All right, time to double up on your dose of cuteness this morning. We have a pair of super sweet kitties looking for their forever home.
Yeah, we have Barnaby and Wesley. They are a bonded pair up for adoption at the Humane Society for Southwest Washington in Vancouver. And here to introduce us to the adorable pair is our friend Sam Ellingson. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Barnaby and Wesley.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having us. I'm here with Wesley right now, and Barnaby has decided he's just going to lay just out of frame. So we'll see if he decides to make his way in. But at the moment, he is living large and just relaxing for his morning. Oh, here he comes. Here he is. All right, now we've got him.
Got them both.
Yeah.
Got them both.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about these two. There's a bit of a story with Barnaby and Wesley.
Yeah, so Barnaby and Wesley had a little bit of an upsetting and sad arrival at the Humane Society. They were actually found by a member of our community. They had unfortunately been zipped into a duffel bag where they had been left for on someone's front porch, and they were left in that duffel bag long enough that they had become hypothermic. And they also had been in there long enough that they had gone to the bathroom inside the bag, and so they were in a really sad state when they arrived at the Humane Society. Fortunately, we have an on-site clinic team and an incredible cat team who were able to help them out, get them the care they needed, so we could stabilize them and get them back to a point where we could learn a little bit more about them, socialize them, get them into one of these rooms where they could relax. And now they're just, to be honest, they're perfect angels. They're really sweet little cats who are looking for a new home together. We want to send them home to the same place together so they can have a new and better life, the life that they deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we just don't deserve animals sometimes, right?
Seriously, the very least we can do after all they've been through is let them stick together.
Oh.
So you describe their demeanor as perfect angels. I mean, I don't know what the black one is, but he's just chilling the whole time. So how would you describe their demeanor? What kind of home would they fit best into?
Yeah, so Barnaby here, he's a little bit of the bigger snuggly guy, I think. He's also is a little bit large. We would love to see him lose a few pounds when he gets into his new home. Wesley here is a little bit more adventurous and likes to play more than Barnaby does, I think. But they both are just very sweet. I think what we could say, like, quote unquote normal cats, right? They want to lay around, they want to look out windows. Barnaby really loves to snuggle, so if anybody's looking for somebody to binge some Netflix with, he's your cat right here. But when they get into their new home, we do know they're a little bit shy when they get into a new environment. I mean, they've settled in with us quite well, and they're very familiar with all of us. So we expect after a few days in their new home, they're going to be pretty well settled in. As far as other cats, kids, things like that, we just want to do a little bit of a gradual introduction with them just because of what they've been through, give them a little bit of time to adapt. But we suspect that these two are going to make a really, really happy pair for somebody's home.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. And right on cue is that Barnaby that just flopped right on over. Like, I just want to chill out.
Yes, exactly.
So great. With the history in mind, Sam, I mean, are there any other medical issues that, an owner needs to keep in mind with these two?
No, we don't think so. I mean, they're pretty young cats. They obviously had a pretty traumatic experience and a little bit of a hard time when they arrived here. But as far as we know, they're all very, very normal, healthy cats. Again, Barnaby could lose a few pounds, and that's going to be that's a journey for a lot of cats. I mean, a lot of us too, right? Let's be honest. But no, we think they're going to need just the same amount of care and support that any cat would. But overall, these cats are going to be very, very, very happy new members of somebody's family.
That's great.
Well, there's just more Barnaby to love, okay?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. All right, awesome. Sam, thanks so much. I'm sure Barnaby and Wesley won't be there long, so goodbye to you two as well, and happy travels to your new home.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, learn more about Barnaby and Wesley and all the other pets up for adoption in our area. Head to coin.com and check on our second